All right, guys, we're back. Shop update, post Baja 400. This one's a little delayed because end of the video I clipped back, but I just screwed up filming, so now we're a little bit later. But give you guys a little glimpse of what's going on here at the race shop. Full prep for the Baja 1000. We got a lot of stuff going on. Got the trophy truck behind us, completely stripped down, parts everywhere. Then we got my Preerunner over there, getting a full prep. UTV getting a full prep. This thing's getting some upgrades, so let's take you along. Start things off right here. So as you can see, I just invaded these guys. The lighting, sorry, is not the most ideal. So as you can see, traditionally every race, especially for a Baja 1000, we pull the fuel tank out, the fuel cell. It gets fully inspected. So emptied out, made sure she's all good. So it is a carbon shell, then has a nice bladder. As you see, truck looks like nothing. Engine's out, tranny's out, front diff's out. We still got our Optima batteries, always important. We got a lot of different stuff. The seats are out. We're getting new seats. We just installed a new body. So I had to get new hangers made and all kinds of different stuff. Been getting some questions. This is usually on our roof. So that's our Starlink. We have one Starlink there, one Starlink on the roof, and then this is a 5G antenna for a Peplink. It's two 5G networks. And then there's a Peplink device, and it basically puts all those, both Starlinks and that together. Big long spiel. What kind of, as you see, I mean, the truck literally almost looks like nothing. One thing I am super excited about is we got new Sparco seats. These are carbon, they're Evos. I'm really excited. They fit me a lot better. I'm a very kind of slim, tiny dude. So these really fit me very snug. They're lighter weight. One of the cool things is we're putting a seat actuator in. So these fit with the seat actuator a lot better. But overall, really comfy. I'm excited putting these in the race truck, the Preerunner, everything. So yeah, we'll get to that in a little. But that's one of the big upgrades going down. Everything else is kind of a standard prep on the trophy truck besides the new body, which is the new body. The only thing left on it right now, it's carbon roof. The rest has been back in the shop. I can go show you over there. So yeah, that's kind of the trophy truck. I mean, everything's getting serviced. Portals are on the table, getting serviced. UTV's getting a full prep. Most of the time, the only things we do on this thing is shocks get sent out to be serviced. Typically new brakes, new rotors, and a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. This thing's got a lot of miles on it, so we're doing a few more things getting ready for the 1000. Then we'll come over here. We got the Preerunner, which always has a million projects. They've already done a lot. Yep, Steve has been, how many days have you been working on this rear end housing?
I've probably got 4 days in it, fixing the cracks.
We had some major cracks all throughout this thing. I mean, you had to grind down, what, ½ inch? But yeah, right here, there was some major cracks. He kept chasing it and just kept going deeper and deeper. All of the suspension components have already been off, and now they're in the reassembly. So third member got serviced. Trailing arms had a few cracks, right?
Last time they had cracks. They look good this time.
Copy. And then now this is the housing, right?
Yep, the housing was tore up.
How many cracks? A bunch, right?
This was split right here. This was split right here. This one was split all the way down to here. You had this crack all the way down to here, all the way down to the back brace there. I forget what side you were trying to break the caliper mount off. That would be the side right there. That got welded from down in here all the way up around. The other side, identical to this one, was another crack. It sat for a few days because we were waiting for the misalignments because I wanted to do slugs in there so that when I welded it, it all stays straight. But it's got at least 3.5 solid days, I would say, grinding and filling and grinding and filling and
all the fun. Now we're third member back in, which this time the third member was not broken, which is very rare.
That's a first.
Yeah, it seems like every time this
Maybe you need to keep cracking the housing.
Yeah, we put it all into the housing. I don't know what's cheaper or what's more expensive. It's the way to look at it. Is it cheaper or more expensive? You know, is the glass half full or the half empty?
But it's always half full, man.
Besides that, I mean, basics. suspension's off getting serviced at Fox. I think the drive shafts went out and got serviced. Checked everything else. It just got cleaned. It's somewhat clean. This thing is usually a little more beat up around the edges, but she means well. The inside just got detailed, so nice and smelly in here. Like I said, we're pretty excited. New seats going in, which I'm very excited about. I do like these seats, but they're just kind of, they don't hold you super tight. They're a little big for me. As you see, the last time the whole interior was ripped out of this thing. We still have a bunch to do inside here, but we've been focusing on the important things: suspension, drivetrain, stuff like that. This time we're not pulling out the engine. Engine and tranny are staying in, so our Megazilla is staying in. As you can see here, it's still all kind of dirty and whatnot. Tranny stayed in. I got to get new headlights because these got water inside them. Now they no longer work. Just the way we had them mounted. I think they got pressure washed, but we won't talk about that because I think it might have been me, but definitely wasn't me. As you can see, a lot of different stuff laid out on the table. Some trophy truck, some Preerunner Brembo brakes. This thing took a beating with all the mud. One of the big problems we had in the beginning with this Preerunner was we were eating brake pads and rotors. I mean, literally we couldn't make a full week of pre-running without having to replace a set of rotors on the rear, which was crazy. Cleaning out all the stuff in the back. Our AC unit still isn't plumbed. That's one thing we do have to get to. One thing I was looking at yesterday, which I was excited about, this HEPA filter, you can kind of see it's dirty. So, I mean, it's definitely doing its job. It seemed to help a lot. The truck stayed pretty darn clean the whole week. Last time we had done this backup mirror, huge game changer.
How was the backup mirror?
Dude, it's awesome.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, way. I mean, it's awesome. It works great. It's easy. You can see it. Everyone in the truck can see it, so it's like casual. Backing up. Like I can actually back up now without running people over. Chainsaw mount, or I guess Sawzall mount. That was successful. Yeah, and then, I mean, we can save some of the other stuff we're doing for the next update, but a lot of just little miscellaneous stuff on this thing. But I mean, last time was really kind of the big upgrades with the downtime back to just normal prep with this hog. Yeah, Baja 1000, it's going to get a lot of miles. They did just release the Baja 1000 map, very similar to last year, so I have mixed feelings about that because it's literally like almost identical to last year. We'll go to the other side of the shop real quick. This side's kind of messy. We've been on a binge. We have gate number 2. This one is not nearly as cool. This is my dad's gate. He didn't design it super crazy. I kind of went all crazy with my gate design. And then we got SEMA coming up. So we got my ProLite 2-seater. A lot of people forget I still have this thing. 2 seats, ProLite. So great for ride-alongs. It's got like a Ford 302 in it, about 500 horsepower. Super fun. So I'll be at SEMA doing demos. Oof, and then I can't show you that. But there's some, the F100's getting some serious love. And then the rest is just kind of regular prep. Can't show you this thing. Not too much. It's really cool. I wish if I could flip the camera around right now, you guys would be like, oh shoot, dang. But nope. We're here in the supply shop. And here is our new body. Whoo, carbon fiber, baby. A little lightweight. New hood. Yeah, she's sexy. She's bad to the bone. But yeah, that's kind of a wrap of what's going on in the shop right now. It's gonna cut right now to a day that I filmed this originally, but then I filmed it wrong. So now it's gonna cut to moving some buffalo, and I'm gonna be like, oh, as you just saw, but different day, different outfit. But yeah. All right, in addition to working on trophy trucks today, we're also moving some buffalo. Look, they are ready. I think they want to know. This is their second time doing it. They've never been, so we have a couple different pastures. Well, we just got this pasture this summer, so they got moved. They spent their whole winter over here, and then now they spent their whole summer here. But they can tell over here, we got fresh, green, nice grass. Here they have mowed through everything, but look at them. They are ready. I am surprised. They must know. So we build this whole gate system to send them through. I mean, because they're wild animals, so you can't really kind of You can group herd them, but for us, we're still in town. It's a liability, so that's what we do. We build these gate systems, which they could knock down pretty easy, but it gives them a guide. Then we end up blocking everything with trailers and tractors everywhere else, because our whole property isn't fenced yet. So if one gets loose, we don't want to be chasing them down the highway. But I mean, look at these guys, they are ready. I can't believe he is so skittish. That's our bull Jonah, and he is usually like a scaredy cat. And look at him. Oh, he's backing off now. Especially, yeah, we got all our babies. Look at them, very cute. They're all about a month old. Yeah, a little over a month old. Yeah, beautiful morning. But basically they run down this hallway and then into the fresh green grass. But it's always kind of fun. Everyone comes over, watches it, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like if Jonah the bull decides he wants to not be in this fence anymore, he's not gonna be in this fence anymore. And a few fun facts about buffaloes: they run 35 miles an hour. They can jump 6-foot fences, and Jonah's close to 2,000 pounds, so a ton. That is going 35 miles an hour. So stuff can get out of hand really fast. They're wild animals still. That's what kind of makes them fun. One thing though, they're hard to rope. You can't, well, if you rope a buffalo around the neck, it'll actually kill them. So it's not like, oh yeah, like they get loose, we'll just rope them. You can horn rope them, but it's just a lot tougher. Like I said, we're still in town, so yeah. But look at this, they're gonna lose their mind. I know the babies are gonna go crazy with all this fresh grass. Well, here goes. Open the gate. Now they all, but I think because we just pulled the UTV out. Oh, let's see, does he wad it up? Okay, now I gotta do some. There goes one. Oh. They're good. Just give them a sec. And just like that, they're free. Yeah, they spent their whole winter in this meadow. That was easy. Yeah, a couple times a year we move the buffalo, and so I figured to show you guys a little action shop, but then ranch update. See you on the next one.